The drama started long before kick-off, in a day that felt more like a courtroom than a dressing room, a race against rules, signatures and money. Barcelona managed, at the very last possible moment, to get Marcus Rashford and Joan Garcia registered with La Liga, a move that turns what could have been an empty headline into a match-day story of hope and hurried salvation. The Manchester United forward who arrived on loan this summer now has paperwork to match his photos with the Blaugrana shirt and a place, for now, in Hansi Flick's selection thinking. It was never meant to be theatrical. Transfers are supposed to be tidy transactions, a signature, a handshake, a number issued. Instead, Barcelona found themselves untangling finance rules and seeking guarantees, a last-ditch scramble that underlined how fragile modern football operations are when regulations and realities collide. Reports say a financial guarantee and frantic administrative work were the keys that swung La Liga's decision in Barca's favour. That document turned possibility into permission. On the pitch tonight, the consequences are immediate and blunt. Robert Lewandowski's hamstring issue has left a gap at the spearhead of the attack, and that vacancy is the very reason the Rashford story matters so much, not only as star power, but as a tactical patch. With Lewandowski sidelined, the team must decide whether the English loanee will jump straight into the no-9 role or whether Ferran Torres continues to carry the burden up front. That decision will tell us how much confidence the coaching staff have in Rashford's sharpness and in the team's balance after a chaotic prelude. But the registration victory is a partial one. While Rashford and Joan Garcia make the official list, other names you'd expect to see are absent. Wojciech Szczesny, Gerard Martin and Rooney Bardghji have not been validated for the squad and remain on the sidelines. That leaves the roster thinner, options fewer and minutes redistributed in ways Flick may not have planned. Every omission is a strategic headache. Do you protect youth opportunities, reshuffle the backline, or ask more of the remaining forwards? There is also a bigger, colder lesson here. Barcelona's ability to register players even as the club navigates financial strain shows administrative resourcefulness. But it also exposes underlying pressure. Compliance with La Liga's financial rules is not a theatrical prop. It is a gating mechanism that shapes who plays when and even who can be paid. When a guarantor must step in or when salary space is reallocated due to long-term injuries, the football club's narrative becomes as much about ledgers as it is about tactics. Fans craving style and goals tonight are also watching balance sheets in the wings. So what should viewers look for when the whistle blows? Watch Rashford's first touches. Are they confident probes or cautious sprints? Notice how Flick arranges the attack without Lewandowski. The space left by the pole will be tested by Mallorca's defence, and the choice of striker will reveal whether Barca prioritises immediate impact or controlled integration. Keep an eye on the bench too. The absences in the registered squad mean substitutions carry extra weight, not merely to change the tempo, but to cover holes made by those who never made the list. For all the tension, there is something almost cinematic about this moment. A celebrated signing, a rookie keeper, financial puzzles, and a league clock, all converging on a single evening. If Rashford scores or produces a game-defining moment, tonight will be remembered as the night Barcelona turned near disaster into triumph. If the paperwork positive result doesn't translate into coherence on the field, the headlines will quickly shift back to regulation, roster limits, and tough questions about depth. Either way, the match is a measure not just of tactics, but of the club's capacity to absorb shocks and still perform. In the end, this is football's strange alchemy. Money and rules write the prologue, but 90 minutes still decide the grammar of a season. Tonight, with Rashford cleared to play and names left off the sheet, Barcelona faces a test that is equal parts sporting and administrative. The result will tell us whether their last-minute miracle was enough or whether the cracks remain too wide for a title defence to stand firm.